This evening, we explore the link between voter apathy and vote buying. As fewer citizens head to the polls, are politicians ramping up efforts by using cash incentives? Ramarda Lyons has part 3 of this special report, Democracy on Sale.
Voter turnout in general elections in Jamaica has been on a steady decline over the years. 2011, 53.2%. 2016, 48.4%. 2020, 37.8%. In 2020, both the government and the opposition agreed that the public needed to be addressed on the importance of voting.
We must, in this term, institute a strong program of civic education in our schools.
I believe each political organization has to take it on as something that we separately consider.
But is there a link between the dwindling number of Jamaicans inking their fingers, exercising their constitutional right, and the growing reports of politicians resorting to buying votes? I put the question to political analyst Damian Gordon.
The promises of politicians can no longer sway them to vote. And even candidates with good ideas may not be sufficient to sway them to vote because they've reached a level of disinterestedness, which means that increasingly, in order to get some of them to vote, you have to provide some form of incentive.
The fact that politicians are willing to comply, Mr. Gordon argues, is a sign of failure.
The fact that you buy my vote, it does not mean that I am engaged. It doesn't mean that I'm enthusiastic. It doesn't mean that I hold you in high regard. I'm just thinking about the immediate and the direct material benefit of voting. So that does not address the broader issue of apathy.
In an opinion piece in The Gleaner in 2020, social anthropologist Dr. Herbert Gale said 3 variables influence vote selling: economics, apathy, and age. He added that Jamaicans who expressed both parties were bad were more than twice likely to sell their votes than traditional voters.
Labor rights help me. I keep my fish fry the 20th of this month because I want to put on my upstairs and then buy my 3 bag of chicken and then me a vote for.
So what if the PNP had bought you the same thing?
I'm just gone over to PNP. I'm not ask price. And better party sales. So if PNP come right now and buy me a 4 bag of chicken, that's my thing there.
Some older Jamaicans say their integrity comes first. If a politician were to approach you right now, offer you money to vote for him, would you do it?
My response would be hell no, sir. Because at the end of the day, we all should keep in consideration that we need to have a society built on honesty, integrity.
Not amount of money. I would not switch. No, I don't sell votes. I don't want to sell my vote.
On the flip side, Daniel Archer, Principal Director of the National Integrity Action, says vote buying isn't limited to giving someone cash in exchange for a vote.
Our voting buying is not just to tell you to go and vote, you know. Sometimes the vote buying is to tell you to turn on your yard. Politicians use different strategies, yes? So it's highly unlikely that you're going to see any particular politician making that exchange. They'll often use brokers or persons who are close to them.
Mr. Gordon says politicians sell hope, and hope is a delayed benefit.
So we find that instead of waiting for the politician to do something in the future that may not materialize, more voters are now demand immediate or direct benefit from their political representatives.
Meanwhile, both political parties have denounced the act of vote buying. PNP General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell told the TVJ News, quote, "The People's National Party believes in fair elections. We believe that ideas should contend and that people should be able to make informed decisions based on the policies and programs that they can identify with that will uplift their country, their community, and their families." End quote. JLP Secretary Dr. Horace Chang, quote, "Vote buying is illegal. The Jamaica Labour Party therefore doesn't condone it, encourage, or engage in that kind of activity. We would condemn it and advise our candidates to not do it any at all. The allegations exist, but vote buying is not as extensive as it is purported." End quote. In part 4, we explore the future of elections with persistent vote buying. Ramarda Lyons, TVJ News.